Hello everyone, today we're going to learn how to knit the top part, the butterfly pattern of this dress. The top part of the dress is made up of butterfly patterns and double crochets. It's simple yet elegant. There's a bow pleat design on the chest part. The hem is made up of willow leaf pattern, paired with small mohair flowers. We won't demonstrate the double crochet part, instead we'll focus on learning how to make the butterfly pattern. Start with 3 chain stitches, and 3 incomplete double crochets, work them all through the same stitch to form a bobble stitch pattern. Then skip 4 stitches and make 2 double crochets. Here we also make 3 chain stitches and 3 incomplete double crochets to form another bobble stitch. Skip 4 stitches again, then work double crochets. The number of double crochet stitches varies depending on the size. Let's take a look at how to knit the tail of this butterfly. Now we move to the second row of the butterfly pattern. After completing the corresponding double crochets, work 3 chain stitches, 1 single crochet, 4 chain stitches, and 2 single crochets. Pay attention to the insertion position. Then make 4 chain stitches, 1 single crochet, and 3 chain stitches. Finish with double crochets. Let's go through it again, and pay attention to the insertion point. When you reach the third row of the butterfly pattern, which is right in the middle between the 2 butterflies, you'll knit another butterfly using the same method. Here we start on the large wings of the butterfly. First make 4 chain stitches, then work 5 incomplete treble crochets in the same stitch, and pull through the same loop to form a bobble stitch. Then make 2 single crochets, and use the same method for the other wing. Make 4 chain stitches in the same stitch, then 5 incomplete treble crochets to form a bobble stitch, and finish with a double crochet. Now for the 4th row of the butterfly pattern, here we increase 1 stitch. Then work 3 chain stitches, 1 double crochet, followed by 2 chain stitches, 1 double crochet, and finally 3 chain stitches, ending with a DC 2-in-1. Now one butterfly motif is completed. For the 5th row, work double crochets, and pay attention to the insertion position. After finishing the knitting, work 2 rows of single crochet for the edging, and make it lie flat. You can adjust the number of stitches yourself, or follow the stitch count shown in the chart. Finally, work slip stitches along the edge in a rotating manner to create a double braid pattern, giving it a more three-dimensional look. Hook through the stitch, yarn over and pull through a loop, then slip stitch. Repeat this way to finish it. Now let's learn how to make the bow pleats and the button section. It's designed to be untied, making it convenient to put on and take off. You can see the pleats for the buttonhole section start from the top, and the buttons start from the bottom. This is the pleated section with buttonholes. First, crochet a few single crochets, and pay attention to how the pleats are folded downward. Use a crochet hook to sew the single crochet stitches together. If it's not easy to tidy up with the crochet hook, you can also use a tapestry needle to sew the pleats together first, then crochet them together with the hook. There's no strict stitch count, just make sure it lies flat. After folding it, work one row of single crochets. Turn the fabric over. Here we'll start making the buttonholes. Work 4 chain stitches, skip 4 stitches, then work single crochets. Make 2 buttonholes in total, and adjust the number of stitches in between as needed. Work one more row of single crochets. The buttonhole section is now completed. Make a few single crochets on the pleats part of the other side, where the buttons will be. Note that this pleat is folded upward, but the sewing method remains the same. Keep the width roughly the same as the other side. Work 2 rows of single crochets and finally sew on the button. For the shoulder strap, chain a corresponding number of stitches, then work single crochets. Adjust the length according to your own needs. Carry the yarn across at this edge, continue to the other side and crochet single crochets as well. First, enlarge the loop, then thread the yarn through the strand to finish. After finishing, weave the short end through a single loop and sew it in. Just like this. The longer front section is worked the same way. Adjust the length according to your own needs. Let's take a look at how to adjust the moving shoulder strap. First, straighten out the finished strap. Then thread the sewing needle. Insert the accessory of the tri-glide button, and pay attention to the direction. Try to keep the strap straight and lay it flat. Insert the other end into the back loop of the circle. Then thread it through the center of the tri-glide button, adjust the strap to lay flat, and sew it in place. The hem features a willow pattern cluster, complemented by flowers and leaves knitted in mohair. Rows 1 to 7 are worked back and forth in flat rows, and row 8 starts working in the round. Starting from row 1, begin with a turning chain, which is 1 double crochet, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Pay attention to the insertion point. Then work 3 chains and a DC3 tog. Next, work 6 chains and 1 double crochet. Then work 3 chains, 3 double crochets, and 5 chains. Pay attention to the insertion point. Work 2 double crochets to finish this leaf pattern group. Then work 5 groups of mesh pattern, which is consisting of chains and double crochets, and finish with 2 double crochets. Work another leaf pattern group in the same way as before. Pay attention to the insertion point. Work this row following the same pattern. Turn the fabric to work row 2. Start with a turning chain, followed by 1 double crochet. Then work 2 chains and 1 double crochet, followed by 2 chains and 2 double crochets. After finishing here, proceed to the leaf pattern, work 4 chain stitches, 3 double crochets, and 4 chain stitches. Then work 1 double crochet, 3 chains, 3 double crochets in the same stitch, and finish with 5 chains and 2 double crochets. It's the same pattern as the first row here, with 5 mesh clusters. Then work one more leaf pattern group, following the same pattern for this row. Turn the fabric to work row 3. The mesh pattern at the beginning is the same as row 1 and row 2. After finishing 2 double crochets, proceed to the leaf pattern. Starting from here, make 3 chain stitches, followed by 3 double crochets and then 5 chain stitches. Work 1 double crochet, 4 chains, and 3 double crochets. Then work 4 chains and finish with 2 double crochets. Starting from here, work 2 double crochets in the middle mesh. Then work the leaf pattern again. The pattern for this row remains the same. Turn the fabric to work row 4. Start directly with a turning chain and 4 double crochets. Then work 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Then proceed to the leaf pattern, paying attention to the insertion points as you reach the pointed end of the leaf. Start with 3 chains and a group of DC3 tog. Then work 6 chains and 1 double crochet. Follow with 5 chains and 3 double crochets, then 3 chains and 2 double crochets to finish this leaf pattern group. Pay attention to how the double crochet stitches are placed in the grid here. Next is the leaf pattern. Take another look at the pattern for this row. Turn the fabric to work row 5. The pattern for this row is the same as row 1, so pay attention to the insertion position on the leaf section. Work 2 double crochets in the center of the mesh here. The final overall effect forms a flower shape. Turn the fabric to row 6. The pattern for this row matches row 2. Turn the fabric to row 7. The pattern follows row 3. Begin working in the round starting from row 8. Continue following the corresponding pattern above until reaching the desired length for the skirt hem. Next, let's look at where the leaf pattern ends and how to work the lace trim. Mainly look here, this is where the two leaf tips are joined together. Let's take a look at the lace trim section. Switch to a different yarn, and start with a round of double crochet stitches. After completing the double crochets for the lace trim, let's look at the pattern for this row. Start with 3 single crochets, followed by 6 chain stitches. Skip 3 groups, then repeat knitting 3 single crochets and 6 chains. Continue working with the same pattern. Work the last round with single crochet, making 9 single crochets into the chains loop. Work 3 single crochets in the corresponding position. Then another 9 single crochets. Follow the same pattern to complete this round. For the small flower, start with a magic ring and work 1 single crochet. Next, work 2 chain stitches and 4 double crochets. Then work 2 chain stitches and 1 single crochet. Then continue with 2 chain stitches and 4 double crochets. Follow this pattern to create 5 petals. Pull the first moving yarn tail tight, and the small flower is done. For the small leaf, start with 11 chain stitches. Chain 1, then work 1 single crochet and 3 half double crochets into the next stitch. Next, work 3 double crochets and 3 half double crochets. The last stitch is 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. Then work 1 single crochet again. The other side is worked the same way. Remember to tuck in the yarn tail here. Finish with 1 single crochet stitch, and the leaf is completed.